Again, welcome to the class of IP addressing practical. So in my last video, we have created the design for LAN and WAN. In that design, we have connected switch with the end device. Again, in this class, I'm going to make design, but in this class, I have to provide IP address directly to end devices. So I'm going to create one LAN. So I need a switch, and after that I need PCs. So for example, there are 6 PCs or 7 PCs, and we have to connect these PCs with the switch. So I'm going to connect these switches with the PCs 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. Now, if you only want to create a LAN network, then you don't need to provide IP address to router. Okay, so as you know, we have already discussed about subnetting on our Skillshare format. You can check the video of subnetting part also. That now I need a 7 PCs in my one LAN network, and in future when I'm going to connect this design with router, then total I need 8 IP address. So I'm going to use Notepad here just to let you know about that. If you need 8 valid IP address, then I need to use /28, which is 255, 255, 255, 240. Why? Because in this subnet mask, we have total 16 IP addresses and valid IP addresses are 14, because one address is reserved for network ID and another address is reserved for broadcast ID. So 14 IP addresses are valid. And now maybe you are thinking about that we need 8 valid IP address, then why we are not using 29? Because in 29 we have 8 IP address. But as I already told you that one address is reserved for network ID and one is for broadcast ID. So my valid IP addresses are only 6 here. That's why I'm going to shift my subnet mask into 255, 255, 255, 240. So in detailed description of subnetting, you can watch our Skillshare video on subnetting. So I'm going to use C class here. So I'm going to use 192.168.1.0/28. So 192.168.1.0 is my network ID and 192.168.1.1 is my first valid IP address here. So I'm writing here very first IP address, and 192.168.1.14 will be my last IP address, and 192.168.1.15 that will be the broadcast ID. Broadcast ID is used when you want to ping every device in your network. So first I will provide IP address, and after this class I will let you know about the meaning of broadcast here. So let's start with the IP addressing practical. So click on my PC, and here you can see the tab of desktop and go for IP configuration. So 192.168.1.1. If you click on subnet mask, you will get the by default subnet mask, which is fixed length subnet mask. But here I have to use 240. So I will copy this. So that's why I will paste in another PCs. 192.168.1.2. Paste my subnet mask. 192.168.1.3. One thing I just want to let you know, if you use same IP address again in your network, then it will provide you error that this address is already used in the network. So you can use only one IP address at one time in a single LAN network. So 192.168.1.5, 192 168.1.6 and at last 192.168.1.7. Now this is my network, and when you click on the cursor, then you can check here /28 will be there. Now you want to ping your end devices. You want to ping your end devices. I'm going in command prompt. For example, PC number 1 wants to ping with PC number 6. So it will use the command ping. Ping is known as packet internet grouper, which is used to check the connectivity between two devices. So ping 192.168.1.6. So you can check there is an reply from 1.6. Now what is the meaning of this broadcast 1.15? So when you ping your broadcast IP, just check. You will get reply from every PC connected in your network. So broadcast means when you want to provide your information one to everyone. So in my next video, I am going to connect this switch with the router also, and we will make design IP addressing for end devices and also provide IP address to routers. Thank you.